Hello, and welcome to Havoc Wargaming, dedicated to bringing you the uncommon. For those of you who haven't met me, my name is Ron, and today we're going to do another episode of our continuing campaign of China Station for Pulp Alley. Episode number 9, The Tomb. So let's get started. So those of you following our story so far, and remember that most of the episodes of this story have not been here on the channel, but rather on the Havoc Wargaming blog over at WordPress. But the last couple episodes we'll be doing here to finish up the story. But so far we've had two crews, the crew of the SS Venture and the Explorers Club, who originally became shipwrecked at China Station somewhere in the South Pacific area, not far obviously from China, but under the Japanese mandate. They've gone through a couple of adventures, and in the process they have found scrolls that have led to a treasure of some sort hidden within the tomb of Dagon. The Explorers Club, under Singapore Smith, have taken the lead, however, in getting to the tomb before the crew of the SS Venture, and today they're going to venture into that tomb to see what surprises lay in store. So let's go to the gaming table. So here we have the board set up for today's game. This is China Station, the 9th episode of our ongoing campaign. Our story so far, originally there were two teams. There still sort of is, I guess. I think the other one will come back. That's mine, the SS Venture. Two groups have been competing with each other sometimes, helping each other sometimes. Originally having been stranded here at China Station, they have found word of a treasure hidden in an ancient tomb, and that's where we are finally today. The Explorers Club with Singapore Smith has had the advantage. They've gotten a little bit more leads than SS Venture's crew is, and so they have found the tomb itself. The tomb is laid out on the table before us with these gray floor tiles. The voids between them, imagine those to be walls. This is supposed to be an underground tomb. So this is a game designed for one league. It can either be played solo or, as we're doing today, with one league and a game master. There is only one plot point. It's not actually placed on the table. The deployment zones, the Explorer Club is going to start here at the entrance. These little squares are doorways and from one room to another. The goal is, of course, in 9 turns to get through and to get whatever treasure is hidden away. Special rules: the tomb is dark and partially flooded. So all areas are difficult, which means if anybody moves over 6 inches, they're going to have to do a peril move. There's also a limit, because of the dark, the line of sight, to 6 inches. There are denizens that are going to show up. Those are going to be run by me. They are NPCs, but they play as characters. However, the main difference is that when they go down, they're immediately knocked out and removed from the game. They don't get to wait till the recovery phase and maybe recover. There's a number of challenge areas. Those are all represented with the challenge markers. We're using those blue dots for right now. There's 3 types of challenges. Once a challenge is started, which starts when somebody enters that room, they have to either be removed or deactivated, and that'll make more sense when they come up. Perils can only be deactivated, they don't go away. But there's also actions and fights. There's only one plot point, as I said, and that's in the final room. We'll get to that when we get to it. Oh, also, it is a horror game, so we will be using the horror cards in today's game. So anytime either a scenario card tells us to, or anytime somebody is within 12 inches or in base-to-base contact by one of the horrific creatures, they will have to do a horror check roll or pull a horror card, and then those will accumulate, as you'll see. The very first things to do, Explorers Club has to first decide if she's going to bring any resources. No resources, so we'll go on to events. You have to roll right now for random events. So you want to roll a d10.
4.
Early warning. Your leader gains a +1 bonus to pass the first peril they encounter. All of your people are going to start in this room. This is the entrance to the outside world.
Okay.
The lady in the white blouse in the back, that is the leader. That is Singapore Smith herself, the leader of the Explorers Club. Lowell is the fellow in the gray shirt, the sort of British military looking chap there in the cork hat with the walking stick. He is the sidekick. Most of them are allies. That's Reese here with the submachine gun, which does a burst. It's Arena over here, who is the doctor of the group. There's Wahid here in the middle, who is mostly the coward of the group. And then, of course, there's the one follower, the mighty Choo Choo. So you can make the animal your leader, or you can make an animal a sidekick or a follower or an ally, anywhere along the line, depending on how you view that animal. So this is basically just a dog. It's just a pretty much unskilled dog. But if you were running someone like Rin Tin Tin, he might be the leader. Lassie might be a leader or a sidekick. So how much ability and creativity, wisdom, and ability for that dog to actually pull off tricks and stunts is going to be the level of that. And that's kind of a fun thing of this game that usually takes a little bit of describing and explaining to people, because they usually can't imagine having an animal as a leader. Go ahead and pull your 3 fortune cards to begin the game, unless you have something that lets you take extras. You're the director. I might as well bring the director cone out, not that it's going to matter.
Singapore Smith, obviously the leader. She's going to move into that first room here. Now, does she approach this then?
Upon entering the room, you have to pull a scenario card. That's the card there. A barrier, roll 2 successes with might. Now, this is an action card. These are all going to say what they are. That matters because some of them, like this, if she succeeds this, the barrier goes away. Whereas the peril cards, all you're really doing is deactivating the thing. But what's probably happening here is there was probably a door jam or a block in the entrance, so she's having to break that down. So you go to break that down, you have to do 2 successes with might.
Didn't get it.
Fail to break the barrier, then poison gas fills the area. All player characters take 1 hit, and your activation ends. I think she's the only one that counts as being in the area, actually, which means this was probably actually the exit. So only she's going to take that hit, but she takes a hit.
Okay. Glad she went by herself.
Yeah.
So what I need is someone with higher might. So Lowell is going to go in. Well, he just has to be in the room, actually, as you say. Okay. There's Lowell.
Lowell's going to want to do the 2 might.
Yeah, he's got 3d8. So he's a stronger guy, obviously, than she is. Not make it. A 3.
And a 1.
Yeah. And a 3.
Right. So he takes a hit.
Problem is, I have no one else who has 2 mights.
Take a card.
All right. I think we're going to use Lowell again, since he has 3. Made it.
All right.
Okay.
So that one's gone. That was his action, so he could still move.
We're all going to try to get as far as we can get. It's here to here. And then that's 3, and then this way. That seems to be the right way.
All right, so pull a scenario card. Scenario card, Sentinel. You encounter an elite denizen. Place 1 level 3 denizen in contact with his character and resolve the fight. Remove this challenge when the denizen is knocked out. Denizens, we started with a freaking denizen.
Wow.
So we have a fight. So we have to roll our brawls. We both get to roll brawls. This is a level 3 denizen, so his brawl is 48.
So is mine. Oh, I can add 1 die to brawl.
He's got 3 hits. And you have how many? You have 1 hit?
I have 1.
All right, so he has to roll a d8 for his health. He only hit him once, so he only has to roll 1. But you have to roll 3 or whatever yours are. He doesn't make it, though.
Really?
You did wound him.
I take 1.
All right, so you're knocked down. They're not knocked out.
Singapore is going to go in there and see if she can rescue her friend. She should be able to make the same.
Is she better at brawling or shooting?
She is better at shooting.
Then you probably don't want to rush into a brawl.
You're right. But I can stand here.
Yes.
and shoot.
Yeah.
All right.
He can not shoot, so he's going to dodge.
I am 3d10.
And do you have any bonuses to that?
Yes, and I can re-roll one of them. That's sharp. Once per turn, re-roll one shoot for finesse.
I got
Two.
2 successes. You roll. Go ahead, roll.
Come on. 2,
All right, and I can't
re-roll this one.
I can't stop either of those because they were both higher than mine.
And
I
3.
can stop that one though. So you hit him for 2. Mm-hmm. His health now is only D6.
And you hit me for 2?
No, I didn't hit you at all. I dodged.
Oh.
And I stopped 1, but I still got hit. Means he is down, but they go away when they're down.
Okay, I got him.
So you got the first bad guy.
Okay. So my other guys obviously want to get as far as they can.
Let's go ahead and move those 2 blue discs off
Yes.
so we don't confuse ourselves
They
later.
want to get as far as they can towards me. Two more. 2. Okay.
Roll recovery rolls
For him.
for anyone who is wounded.
Oh, that's true. She has 1 too also.
These are D6s.
Right. All right, so this is for Singapore. Made it. So she's back to a D10. And this is for Lowell Archer, and he does not.
So he is gone. He's out of the
Oh
game.
my God. Wow. And he is my best muscle brawler.
All right, could you pull one of the little bullets out of the counter there? Pull a fortune card for
Now-
your hand.
What about horror on any of this?
Oh yeah, we should have done a horror check.
Well, not for her.
No, for both of them.
I thought she was above the horror levels.
Oh, that's right. That's right.
She's good.
I was thinking distance-wise, but you're right. She didn't, and he doesn't matter because he's dead,
Right, okay.
or he's not dead. You don't die in this game, but
Right.
he's knocked out, so his horror doesn't matter.
Now, do I want to take a chance and try to move more than 6 inches? That's the problem.
Oh, you were worried that you were going to be able to pull this off without constantly moving. I'm not sure you're right. It really depends on what happens in a fight, though. And the biggest, you just fought the biggest creature,
Okay, good.
and I don't think those go back into the deck.
So,
There may be another one in there, though. And also, I don't remember what happens when you actually get to the final one. It may be an automatic. Now it says random challenge card.
all right, I'll try just moving 6 then, so I don't have to screw up basically on a peril. That's what I'm afraid of, is that I'll get some peril and not be able to, through my own stupidity of trying to go too fast. Okay?
So recovery, no, there's no one to recover. So go ahead and pull a bullet and grab a fortune card.
She is going to.
Challenge. Secret door. Roll 2 successes with cunning. Pass, remove this challenge and your activation ends. Fail if you fail to find the secret lever your action. So this is not going to hurt you at all. You might as well move her up to the door because that's where this is happening.
Cunning is only 2d10, unfortunately. No. I got 1, not 2.
All right. So her activation ends, but no damage.
Okay. Well, everyone else can catch up to her.
Is that it?
Yeah, there's nothing else I can do.
All right. You got no heals to do, so go ahead and pull a bullet.
Yeah, I'm trying.
Now we're running out of time.
You're
and
right.
pull a fortune card.
Well, the problem is it's cunning, and no one else has. I've got to
Then
do it again.
Go ahead and...
Come on. Come on. We got to get through this. If not, we're going to lose the whole game just standing here. Nope.
All right, so you're going to bring somebody else up there?
Yeah, I am. All right, Arena's the only other one who
And you
has,
have no card that can help you?
I guess. Gonna move him back. That's their moves, and I'm gonna move Arena up. And now she is going to, with her poor sad 2d6s, attempt to do this. Come on, Arena. You're a doctor. You're smart. Nope.
All right, so that's the end of that turn. Pull a fortune card. Pull that last bullet
I
out of there.
cannot make this. I'm actually going to do Arena first this time to leave Singapore with another alternative if she does get it. No, same as before. Right. Come on, you can do it this time. Yes.
You got 2 successes?
Yes.
All right, so
This
the door's open. The activation, her activation ends though.
I know.
But you can move somebody past her, I think. We'll allow that.
All right.
I'm not sure the rules.
In
give
between
that.
them.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. The dog's
Woof,
like,
woof,
woof.
woof.
What the heck? What's in there? Okay.
Don't try not to block the doors though with your first guy that's
Oh,
moved.
You're right.
Think about
Good
your
point.
figure placement.
Good point. Good point, because we don't know if that door is going
Because your
to.
dog is probably not going to be doing the next.
You're right. You're right. So that's 4. That's 2. Okay. Wow.
Yeah, your fear of barrel rolls is why you're going to fail the game.
All right, I'm going to have to do it for the next
Yeah,
one. Okay.
you've moved everybody, haven't you? But you've got to just go ahead and
Good.
risk perils.
You're right. I do.
Peril, poison darts. Great example of what I meant. See, most of these have been traps at the door. So you have to roll 2 successes with cunning or might. And this is a peril, which means the room is, what that means is you can actually go in. Do his whole move.
Okay.
Because you're actually in the room. This is not a door thing.
Okay. Like
it was
I
activated,
was.
It was activated when you went through the door, but it's a peril in the room.
He was 2 to here.
What that means is anybody can go in there now.
So he's got 4.
But they're all going to take the peril until it's deactivated.
Right. Cunning or might, he only has 1d6. He cannot possibly achieve it.
Okay, so he's going to take 2 hits and his activation ends. Now it doesn't really work that way. What that means when you take 2 hits is you have to roll 2 health rolls.
Right.
And if you lose either of them, you will. Even if you lose both, you're only going to take 1 hit. You never take more than 1 hit.
He lost both. He takes 1 hit. Which for him means he's knocked out. Well, Singapore is the only one who could achieve that.
And this is a peril, so this one's not. All you can do is deactivate it. It'll keep coming back at the end of the turn.
Yeah, she's going to have to go 12 to get in there.
She can do that.
I know. So that's what she's going to do.
She's going to get another peril.
Yeah, I know.
That's all that means.
So let's
You are
pull
in
the
a
peril
hurry.
card. 1, 2,
All right, pull your peril.
3.
3 what?
3 with might, finesse, or cunning. So we will do finesse since she has 3 d10s with finesse and she can re-roll 1. Come on, you gotta get 3. Okay, she still has a chance.
She has. Can re-roll
Come on,
1.
please.
She
Yes.
got it. So
got
that's
it.
no problem. So put the
Good.
card in discard.
Yes.
But now she has to deal with the poison darts. So
Okay.
that's 2 successes with cunning or might.
Cunning or might, not her best. It'll be cunning, which is d10, 2 d10s. Nope.
So she takes 2 hits and her activation ends.
Okay, so, no,
She's,
she took 1 hit.
Right.
It was 2d6 with cunning, right?
yes.
All
It's
right.
2 successes with cunning.
Yes, she has cunning. She has 2 for cunning.
And she might.
So she might get in there. She can get in there. Well, she has to do a peril first, obviously. So
Yeah, that's the bigger risk with those little guys. Is
Yeah.
you're actually.
I'm going to do a peril for her for having run. 3 successes with might, finesse, or cunning.
what's
She
the say on
doesn't
the
have
bottom
3
for
of
the hits?
anything. What?
So what does it say on the bottom for the hits?
3.
So she has to roll 3 health rolls.
Which would be D6. No, she makes it.
She got them. And then
Right,
she's
now.
got to do the poison darts.
Right.
Which is cunning or might.
Right, so she's going to do cunning, which is 2d6, and she does not make it.
So she takes 2 hits, so she has to roll 2 health rolls.
Takes 1,
All right.
which for her is knocked out. Well, let's see. Well, he does not have 2 cunnings or mights, so he should really only go to the door. Well, let's see about the dog. The dog does not have either, so.
All right.
Okay, damn.
Put in another cone. Oh, do
I
your
have
health
to roll
rolls.
for them. Come on, stand up. All right,
So
that's
who is
Reese.
that? Reese is up.
First guy. Next is Arena. Nope, she is gone.
So she's gone.
Yeah,
All you gotta
but-
do is get in that room and defeat whatever's in there.
Well, first I have to defeat this. So we're back. Obviously, Singapore's the one who's going to try again. She's going to try with 2d10 cunnings. 2 d10s for cunning. Come on, you've got to move on. Got it.
That's deactivated. At the end of the
Oh.
turn, it's back on. So you guys want to get through that room
Okay.
before it comes back on.
Okay.
She's not going to because her activation's done.
She can't run then.
No.
Well,
But
she's-
everybody else can.
Right.
They'll have to do a peril if they're running, but
Yeah, and well, sure, they'll try.
that's exactly what I would do.
So
is leave
weak.
with him
They're so
because he's
weak.
going to activate what's in the next room.
Yes, exactly. So he's going to use.
Let me see. I don't think you need to stop at the door. Let me check.
Okay.
I think you can get into the room. So go ahead and move him into the room.
I knew you already had it, is what I meant. Okay?
All right. This is the puzzle, and he's not going to be able to do it.
Because it's cunning.
No, because it's 3 successes.
Okay.
Unless he has something powerful that I'm not aware of,
No,
which
he
he might.
doesn't.
But 3 is a lot for a guy that isn't a leader.
Nope.
You must pass a random peril from. Okay, so you have to do a normal peril first. So pull a peril card.
We want this one. Free pass.
Right, see? Because now you're going to use that for this challenge, probably.
Okay.
You must pass a random peril. You've just done that. So now you have the plot point, which is the puzzle.
Okay.
What does your card say? Is it a random or is it any challenge?
It is once per turn after revealing a challenge, use one from the discard stack instead. It's called Insight.
All right, I'm going to think you can do that because this does say final challenge. It's listed as a challenge.
There we are.
So you're using bamboozle?
Free pass. Yeah.
All right, you won. It says
That's a
it says
miracle.
pass. The challenge is removed. The scenario ends.
Wow.
And if you failed, all of you would have taken a hit,
Wow.
and that big bad Dennison would have come back.
That is pure luck.
That's well done. I think
Wow.
that was very well played on your part.
Wow.
And as far as I can tell, there's nothing illegal about what you just did.
No, because the chance of getting that amazing card.
You didn't even have to go through the deck. I think that's
Yeah.
a legit. So you have achieved the scenario. You actually
I got whatever it
the puzzle
is.
was something you've seen before or something because that's what it's
Yes.
on your card. It was like insight.
Yes.
You managed to pull that off, and you took the biggest. I mean, it would have been the big bad guy again. You would have had to have done the horror for fighting him. You're
Right.
now weaker. You guys aren't as strong as you were when you
No.
killed that first one, and the whole area within 3 inches of that is also a perilous area. You're outside of 3 inches of him, though, aren't you? I think you are. Of that blue dot,
Just about.
because those boxes are probably an inch square.
Yeah, I'm 4 inches.
All right. So we tend to skip this part on the videos, but we're not going to do that today. League rewards.
Yay.
You get this, which is the Eye of Dagon,
Okay.
unless you'd rather get 3 resources of your choice. Fortune and glory, you have a choice, actually. There's not a whole lot actually in this one to get, but that's... So, yeah, pretty cool. So there you have it. A very nearly run game for the Explorers Club. They nearly did not make the deadline. And then, miracle of miracles, They pull it out in an amazing way with the bamboozle card, and they pull a victory from the jaws of defeat. What an impressive end. That was very, very well played, I thought. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you found that ending as exciting as I did. If you play Pulp Alley and have any comments you'd like to make, or if you have any comments at all, go ahead and make those in the comment section down below. If you have further ideas for content you'd like to see us produce here on Cry Havoc Wargaming, we look for that in the comments down below as well. If you've enjoyed this video, if you have found it of any use, I hope that you will hit like. And if you'd like to continue to receive notifications for videos like this one that may help you better determine how to use your time or your money in your tabletop wargaming hobby, then please hit subscribe and ring our notification bell. Until next time, cheers.